Hey, it's me Jeremy and welcome back to another episode of Magic Mondays, where I teach you some simple magic tricks to perform for your friends and family. So if you like magic, don't forget to subscribe to this channel right now. Let's begin with the performance. So Angel, pack of cards over here. You do know that playing cards are made up of different numbers, suits, values and so on, yes? Good. And during a game of cards, you will not know what cards you are going to be dealt with, correct?
Yep.
But since I'm a magician, I shall make a little prediction, okay? So I'm going to remove one card. I'm going to be thinking this one. Okay, I'm going to place it on the table over here. And this is what I want you to do with the rest of the cards, okay? I want you to cut them into 3 packets. From the top, take about 1/3 of the cards and place them over here. Very good. Now cut about half and place them over here. Happy with that?
Okay.
Okay. Now we're going to take a look at the top cards of each packet. That's a 6, that's a Jack, and then that's a 5. Now we'll count picture cards as 10 like in the casinos. Okay. So I want you to pick up these cards in your hands and I want you to deal 6 cards on the table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very good. And then deal 1 card on each packet, but in any order that you like. And then put the rest of the cards down. Good. Next one is a Jack, which equals 10. Pick up this one. Deal 10 cards on the table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then same 1 card on each packet. Put everything here. Fantastic. Square the cards. And one last one. 5. So deal 5 cards down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1 card on each packet. Fantastic. Put the rest on top. Good. So would you agree with me that the cards were mixed and then you cut the cards? And you do know that if you cut 1 card more or 1 card less, the entire order of deck would change. These wouldn't have happened, right?
Yes.
It'll be other cards, correct?
Yes.
Good. Let's take a look at my prediction first. Okay? I predicted this card. The Ace of Clubs.
Okay.
Okay, the Ace of Clubs. And all these was fair, yes?
Yes.
It was random and fair. This happens to be the Ace of Hearts, Ace of Spades, and of course, the Ace of Diamonds. Well done! High five.
I don't get it.
Watch the tutorial. So to perform this trick, all you require is a little preparation, okay? Now, first take out the 4 aces. Those are the cards that I used earlier in the performance, the 4 aces, okay? And then remove any 5. Doesn't matter which 5 is it, any 5. And then 3 random cards, doesn't matter what they are, okay? So you have a 5, 4 aces, and 3 random cards. Now the first thing you do is to take any of the aces and place it in the middle of the deck. Okay, place it in the middle of the deck. Take the 3 random cards, place it on top of the 5. Then take the 3 aces and place it on top. So this is the current setup you have right now. Okay, you have a 5, followed by 3 random cards, followed by the 3 aces. And then you have 1 ace that is somewhere in the middle of the packet. Okay? Square these up and put these cards on top, like so. So currently your setup is on top. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, these cards. Okay? This is your setup on top and 1 ace in the middle. Alright, so earlier on when I started, I don't know if you noticed, I shuffled the cards and as I was explaining to them what the cards consist of, because not everybody plays cards and not everybody is familiar with playing cards, okay? So using this as an excuse to shuffle the cards, but not telling them that I'm shuffling the cards. I don't go, oh look, I'm shuffling the cards, okay? You don't want to call attention to your shuffle. I did it in a rather casual way. And the reason, the reason why I did that was to maintain the top setup that I have. Okay, we call this a top stock. Okay, so this whole stock here, these 7 cards, they have to stay in the same position. So this is what I did. I said, okay, do you know that a pack of cards consists of, different numbers, different suits, and all that kind of stuff, right? So in the guise of, showing them the different suits and all that, I'm actually shuffling the cards. So in their minds, they'll think that, oh, okay, the cards were mixed. Okay, simple as that. Again, don't call attention to it. Now, another way you could do it is to use an Hindu shuffle. What you do is that you don't reach the bottom, okay, just leave about a third or slightly less than a third and shuffle the rest while you explain to them that, look, there are different suits, different numbers, picture cards and all that kind of stuff, okay? And it's the same, you will still maintain your initial setup right over here. 5, 3 random cards followed by the 3 aces, okay? So, for this explanation, I will leave the cards face up so you get an idea of what is exactly happening, okay? So I have to reverse count this order so that it's exactly what it is. It's 5, 3 random cards followed by the 3 aces, okay? So what you do, the first thing you do is to take the cards and say, and you can use my pattern where I say, and also when you are playing cards, you have no idea what cards are going to be dealt to you, agree? So you can use that as a segue into a prediction effect, okay? And then you say, okay, I'm going to remove one card as a little prediction. And what you do is that you just remove the ace of clubs that you place in the middle of the deck. Okay, not any of the setup on top, the card that was in the middle. Remember to turn it face down, secretly, take it out, don't show it to them, place it face down on the table like so. Okay, next thing you do is to put the cards down on the table. Remember, this setup is supposed to be face down, but for explanation's sake, they are face up right now, okay? So, what you do is that you ask them to cut about 1/3 of the cards and place it on this side, okay? You have to remember that the pile nearest to the prediction is the pile that you want to do last, okay? Next, ask them to cut about half and place it over here. And then, you ask them to turn over each top card, like so. Okay, and then of course you will turn this over as well, like that. Alright? Next, ask them to deal 9 cards on the table. Okay, so you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then you do 1 card on each packet, in any order that you like. Alright? Next one, do exactly the same. Deal 10 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then deal 1 card on each packet. Put the rest on top. Last one, same, you do 5 cards, that's 1, 2, okay, and then you discard the 3 random cards that you added. 1, 2, 3, right? So one more time, it will look like this. 5 cards, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you do 1 card on each packet like that. Now you want to show your prediction first, saying that, this is my prediction, that's the ace of clubs. And then of course when you turn these over, they will be the other aces. So a little tip for you is to use the playing card game thing as a segue into the prediction, okay? And then just before you review your prediction as well as the other cards, you can say things like this. You can say something like, if you play cards, you will know that if you cut 1 card more or 1 card less, the entire order of the deck will change. And that's a true statement, okay? That's a true statement. And if so in this case, where you cut into 3 packets, if you cut 1 card more or 1 card less, they will be different cards, right? And they will agree, yes, if you cut 1 card more, it'll be a different card. And they had a free choice of, after dealing the number down, to put in any order that they like. So it is very, very fair for them, okay? And then that's why it will kind of elevate the climax where they see all 4 aces, okay? So you can experiment. I don't know which one is best for you, but personally I feel that showing the prediction first is slightly better than showing the 3 aces than your prediction, because this is more than this, okay? This is only 1 card, this is 3 cards, so this makes a nicer visual. So what I normally like to do is to show them my prediction first and say, remember I took this card out way before we even started. They will say, yes, my prediction was the ace of clubs. Pause for a while and then turn over each card one by one. They will go, that's the ace of hearts, ace of spades, and ace of diamonds. Okay? If it's the other way around, imagine this, right? You turn over, let's see what cards you cut to. Ace of diamonds, oh, very good. Ace of spades, okay. Ace of hearts, wow, and my prediction is the ace of clubs. Yeah, right? You get that feeling that it's a little bit weaker, yeah? So small little tweaks like that will make your performance a little bit better. So do take note of these things as well, okay? So one last tip, if they turn over the cards and they happen to be picture cards, you can always say we'll take them as the value of 10, okay, like in the casinos, that kind of thing, right? It serves two things. One, because they cut one third, they might not have enough cards to go around, okay, if they are not very familiar with how to cut the cards, right? Another thing is also because, it becomes faster. Also, you just have to deal 10 cards, right? If not, you have to explain, oh, Jack means 11, Queen means 12, King means 13, and then now you have the King, and then now, okay, deal 13 cards. It breaks the momentum, okay? So I hope all these help you. So if you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments below, or you can always DM me on Instagram at Jeremy Tan Magic. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss an upload. As usual, you guys take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.